Welcome to the Alcohol Reset, the podcast that helps you reset your habits, health, and relationship with alcohol without judgment or extremes. If you're looking to cut back, take a break, or just understand how drinking can affect your body and mind, you're in the right place. Each episode brings you science-backed insights on neuroscience, nutrition, and habit change to help you feel better, sleep deeper, and take control on your terms. I'm Mike Hardenbrook, best-selling author, neuroscience enthusiast, and habit change expert. I've helped thousands through my book and podcast to rethink their drinking, and now I'm here to help you do the same. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back. You know, we talk a lot about making healthy choices easier, right? And when it comes to alcohol, well, we usually focus on the liver. That's kind of the star of the show. But today I want to shine a light on something just as important, maybe even more so, our gut health. We're diving into the gut, specifically how alcohol affects it and what we can do. Because, let's be honest, most of us aren't giving our gut the same attention as our liver when it comes to drinking. So, first things first, how does alcohol actually disrupt our gut? Well, one of the biggest ways is it impacts our gut bacteria. You know, that massive community of microbes that live in our digestive system. They're responsible for so much digestion, immunity, even our mood. And alcohol, especially in larger amounts, can seriously throw off that delicate balance. It can kill out a good chunk of the beneficial bacteria. And when those good guys are depleted, well, that's when you start noticing problems. Gas, bloating, maybe even constipation. It's like the helpful crew in your gut goes on strike and, well, things get backed up. But it's not just about those immediate uncomfortable symptoms. We have to remember the crucial link between our gut microbiome and our immunity. When alcohol disrupts that balance, it weakens our body's defenses, making us more susceptible to infections. And there's actually research suggesting a connection between chronic alcohol use and a higher incidence of gastrointestinal infections. So it's a much bigger deal than just feeling a little bloated after a night out. But hold on, it gets even more interesting. Alcohol doesn't stop at just messing with our gut bacteria. It can also compromise the integrity of our gut lining. Picture it as a protective barrier, kind of like a gatekeeper. It prevents unwanted substances from entering the bloodstream, but alcohol can damage this lining, leading to what's called leaky gut. And this is where things can get a little tricky. So when that barrier is weakened, toxins and bacteria that should normally stay put in our digestive system can escape into the bloodstream. And this triggers an immune response, leading to inflammation throughout the body, not just in the gut, but everywhere. What might you actually experience if you have a leaky gut? Well, there are a few telltale signs: persistent fatigue, brain fog, food sensitivities that seem to pop up out of nowhere, and of course, more digestive issues. And zooming out a bit, this chronic inflammation linked to leaky gut. It's been implicated in some serious long-term health challenges, autoimmune conditions, allergies, even mood disorders. So if you've noticed more bloating, gas, or irregular bathroom habits after drinking, it might be a sign that alcohol has affected your gut barrier. It's worth paying attention to. But it's not just these indirect effects we need to think about. Alcohol can directly cause digestive problems too. It interferes with the normal mechanics of digestion. For instance, it can slow down the movement of food through your system, leading to either constipation or diarrhea. And when things are moving along as they should, well, your body struggles to properly break down the food you're eating, which just adds to the discomfort. Now, another big way alcohol impacts our gut is by triggering inflammation. We've touched on this a bit, but it's important. Excessive alcohol consumption really ramps up the levels of inflammatory markers in our gut. And while occasional, mild inflammation is normal, chronic inflammation is where the real trouble starts. It can worsen existing gastrointestinal issues and contribute to even more serious conditions down the road: IBS, liver disease, even certain cancers. And we can't forget the growing understanding of the link between alcohol-induced gut inflammation and our mental state. It can actually contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. So we've talked about some of the not-so-fun effects of alcohol in the gut, but is there anything we can do to support our gut health? Well, thankfully there are. First up, hydration. This is so crucial and so often overlooked. Alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it makes you lose fluids, which can worsen digestive problems. So make it a point to drink plenty of water before, during, and after you have alcohol. Your gut will thank you. Next, let's talk about food, specifically gut-friendly foods. Probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, these are packed with beneficial bacteria that alcohol can deplete. They help replenish your gut microbiome and improve digestion. And then there are prebiotic foods. These act as food for the good bacteria, helping them thrive. Things like garlic, onions, asparagus, bananas, they're all great additions to your diet. And of course, we can't forget fiber. Found in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, fiber is essential for healthy digestion and regular bowel movements. Let's be honest, one of the most effective ways to support gut health when it comes to alcohol is, well, to simply drink less. Reducing your alcohol intake gives your gut a chance to recover and reduces those inflammatory effects, maybe even incorporating alcohol-free days into your week. You might also consider supplements. I'm the founder of Cloud9, and our Daily Restore contains DHM, which we'll talk about more in a minute. But you might also consider probiotics or other gut supportive supplements. And finally, don't underestimate the impact of lifestyle on your gut. Chronic stress, lack of sleep, they can both negatively affect your gut function. Incorporating stress relief practices like meditation, deep breathing, yoga, and prioritizing quality sleep can be game changers for your gut health. But let's circle back to DHM for a moment. Dihydromyricetin. It's a natural ingredient from the Japanese raisin tree, and it's gaining recognition for its potential to support both liver and gut health, especially in relation to alcohol. So how does it work? Well, DHM has been shown to aid in alcohol metabolism, helping your body break down alcohol more efficiently. This can reduce the overall toxic burden on your liver and your gut. And there's research suggesting DHM might also play a role in reducing alcohol-induced inflammation in the gut, helping protect that delicate gut lining we talked about. Plus, by helping the liver detoxify alcohol more effectively, DHM has also been shown to lessen those dreaded hangover symptoms. So it's kind of a win-win all around. As we wrap things up here, the key takeaway is this. Understanding how alcohol interacts with our gut is essential for making smart choices about our drinking habits, and our overall health for that matter. By taking proactive steps like incorporating more gut-friendly foods, being mindful of our alcohol intake, and considering things like DHM, we can really make a difference in supporting our gut health. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Feeling good and giving our bodies the tools they need to thrive. So here's a thought for you. Knowing how interconnected our gut health is to our overall well-being, what's one small thing you can do today to support it? Regardless of how much alcohol you choose to drink, it's something worth thinking about. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time. That's a wrap for today's episode. If you got something out of this, do me a quick favor, leave a rating and review on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. It helps keep the show going and would mean the world to me. Got ideas, comments, or questions? Shoot me an email at mike@trycloud9.com. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for extra support, check out Cloud9, makers of Daily Restore, a once-a-day supplement to support your body from alcohol's effects, and Rise and Unwind AM/PM, a 24-hour combo to curb cravings, balance mood, and improve sleep when taking a break. Go to trycloud9.com and use the code PODCAST to save 15% on your next order. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.